Okay, say hello.
We're live?
We are live.
Hello, everyone. I'm just cutting a little piece of white off the side of my picture here. Welcome to the 4 o'clock live painting demonstration, or whatever you want to call it. Live?
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Theresa Artigas. I'm here with my husband, Michael. We are business owners on the Jersey Shore, currently at our home.
On hiatus.
Our what?
We're in hiatus?
We're in hiatus.
That's what I'm going to call it from now on. We're in hiatus.
I'd like to say vacation.
Oh, okay.
Vacation with wine.
A winecation.
A winecation. My husband and I own a portrait studio on the Jersey Shore for 26 years. We specialize in families and children. And our studio is not open at the moment, but will be soon, hopefully. And in the meantime, I've been home doing 4 o'clock paintings because I'm also an artist. So I do portraits and I do paintings also. And I thought it would be really nice to give myself a creative outlet and let everyone see a little bit of what I do each day at 4 o'clock. So that's what I've been doing every day, almost, except for Sundays, I think we take off.
Sometimes we take off.
Yeah. So I've been creating lots of paintings throughout the the weeks that we've been home in my home studio here in the art studio. This is one that I created yesterday. It was it was used as from a reference photo around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. There it is. I took this photograph down in Long Beach Island. LBI they call it, on the Jersey Shore, and I used that as a reference and created this painting. Took me 2 days roughly?
2 days. And it took
Roughly.
2 days on live and then a little over an hour after.
Yeah, and then you sped up and you put up the video. So I just have to put my signature on there, and then that's pretty much done. And today, I've chosen a photograph that I just happened to pull off the internet and printed it on computer paper. Nothing fancy. But I just punched in waves, and this pretty wave came up, and I was like, oh, isn't that pretty? And I thought I would paint this today. So that's the plan. So I'm just going to get a little prepared here. I hope everybody's doing well. And if you're here, stop by and say hello as you're here watching. It'd be nice to have a friendly hello, since we really don't see people much these days in person. It's just the people in your house. So it would be nice for somebody to just go, hey, I'm here. Just want to tape this up there. Where's my tape? Here it is. So I have... You know what? I'm going to do a little thing on the back of this and see if I can just get it up there. Like that. Nothing fancy. Let's see if I can just... Yeah, that works. Okay. So I am going to just look at the different colors in there, and I'm basically going to get my background colors. The way I'm thinking is there's several different blues in there. There's some greens, there's whites, there's grays. So that's what I'm going to do. There's no horizon line today, so...
No, there isn't.
It's all just water and ocean.
These are just some of the paintings.
So let's go with... I love that pretty color blue. It's kind of like a deep aqua.
It is.
Right? It's very deep, and then this is such a pretty blue here. So, let's see. I'm going to pull out some blues. And I'm just going to put a bunch of blues on there, on my palette, just to kind of have a variation. Is that light on? It is. That blue has a purple tint to it, which I don't want. And that's a purple I'll put over there. So I'm just going to pull out some of these blues and get my palette up here. And the best thing to do, so I remember, is I'm going to put them so that when I put them on the palette, I know where they are by kind of in line. It kind of helps. Otherwise, I might grab the wrong one, which I've known to do. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. Here. We don't need any purples. Put that over there. We don't need any oranges. Save that for the sand. I do have this blue over here. So we have a little bit of a variety.
Lots of blues.
And bear with me. I have a turquoise in here that I definitely want to just have a little smidgen on my palette. So put that there. And then I always have a little bit of black to darken down any color I might want, if I want. So I'm going to start with that.
What about
paper
white?
Towel.
And white?
Yeah, I'm going to get my white out in a second. So, I'm not going to put the browns and all that in there, but I'll just put a little white on there. Ooh, that's messy, huh? I do 2 globs of white. There you go.
Is that the technical painting term? Globs?
2 globs of white.
2 globs.
2 dabs of white.
Oh, I like dabs better.
All right, so where's my big brush?
Uh-oh.
Is it over there? Can you grab it for me?
This one?
And the smaller one. Okay,
This one.
one of these. Let's see how that goes.
Okay, so we have all these brushes here.
Well, this is a big piece. This is 20 inches wide, so
So we're
I
going to
thought
use the
this would
Home
be-
Depot special brush.
whatever works.
Whatever works.
I have fancy brushes that are very expensive too,
Mm.
but sometimes I like to use just a simple brush just to put the
I
background
don't know if it
on.
makes me happy or horrified that you do that.
You spend a lot of money on my brushes,
Oh, I do.
and then I go buy the $2 brush.
Mm.
But I don't use that on everything. So, okay, so let's get this color, is my thought. Where's my little pencil? Bear with me. I'm a little,
You're a little
off
disorganized.
today.
There
Well,
we go.
I have a little bit of a headache, so I'm dealing. All right, so we got a little wave here. Kind of going that way. And then this is the main wave. I just want to get a general sense right here. Oh, we got something going on here. Here's where the wave starts to... And then you got this rumbly wave down there. A little wave here. And then you just got... This kind of goes out. Okay, so that gives me a little bit of a guide. And let's see. So I'm going to just start with... I'm taking a little bit of the aqua and a little bit of this blue to see if I like that together. Let's see how that goes. That's looking pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a little thinner than I wanted it to be, so let me just thicken this up a little bit. It's a dark aqua. Yeah.
I wonder what beach that is.
I don't know. I don't have enough paint on my palette. I just want to get a loose color and then, oops, piece of the brush. A loose color and then come back. I'm going to put that to the side for a minute. I just want to see. I'll come back and get all this just to get a base color in there. Sorry, my elbow.
So this is the part where I always feel like I could do.
You could.
Because there's no rhyme or I mean, there is a rhyme or reason, but there's no looking at patterns, specific waves. It's just laying down a base color.
Yeah, kind of. You build upon it. Just building.
Are you mixing all those blues?
No, I'm using, right now I'm using, what am I using? Ultramarine and a little bit of turquoise. A tiny bit of black in there. Let's get the top now before I look at it later and go, I forgot the top. Just get a little bit in there. I'll go underneath the little area there later. Let's just get this top and the side. Now, hold on here. I need more ultramarine. Uh-oh, it's getting low, Mike.
More?
I might have another one of these, actually.
Ultramarine.
And a little bit of turquoise. In there. And it doesn't matter with my brush strokes right now. I'm just getting a little bit of a just a base. I want it to be softer, so I'm gonna have to mess with that a little bit too. This is nice music. This is music created by our friend Mike Edley. We should put his little link up there. Tell him what we could ask him what link he would like.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. All right, let's play with that for a minute. Kind of blending it a little bit. Nothing fancy, just to get some colors in there. Not used to you with this funky camera.
I got my gimbal.
Is that what it is called?
Yes.
A gimbal?
Which every once in a while, I'm still trying to figure out, so every once in a while I spaz with it. So forgive me, everybody, if all of a sudden you're like, it's like a wow. Like,
you're getting used to it.
I'm getting used to it. So, anybody want to give me some tips? Email me or something. Send me to a website or something.
Areas are, and I'm not going to get like crazy in here. But.
No, you just do this now just to get like the behind the scenes colors, the base colors, and then you go over it.
Yeah.
Which I never would have done.
I have studied with some awesome artists that have taught me things along the way that I am very grateful for, because if you work with different artists or take courses or whatever, each person, I feel, is part of your journey of learning. And I am very grateful for all the different people that I've got to study with. And this year, hopefully I'll be able to study with some more. That's the plan. Let's try this color. Let's see. Yeah, that looks about right.
It's interesting, though. When you go study, it's never somewhere local.
No, it's not local.
No, it's usually somewhere
I
down
go
south.
I seek
You
I
seek.
seek the, what is it? If the student is ready, the master shows up, or whatever they call
I
it.
don't know.
I seek and they appear. The right people appear.
Your seeking usually involves a plane ride somewhere.
It does.
I've noticed that. I'm not complaining, but I've noticed that your teachers always seem to be far and away.
Which is okay. Yeah, Louisiana. I went to Louisiana. I've been to the Carolinas.
Whoops, that was a whoops.
That was a whoops. We'll fix it. There. It's just water. Carolinas. Where else? California. Where else? All over.
Like in general?
Yeah. I've gone a bunch of places.
Like Tennessee, we've gone.
Yeah.
You went to the Bahamas once, right?
Yeah. Trying to think where I want to go next.
I don't know. I just want to go.
You just want to go.
Just want to go.
I think everybody wants to go.
You and everybody else.
We just want to go.
We just want to go.
Let us out.
Yes.
Well,
I
other
almost
parts
don't-
of the country, they're let out. We're
I just
not.
don't care where at this point.
We're not. We're stuck for the duration.
I just want to go, man.
You want to go? I understand. Totally get it. What happened to the music?
Music.
If I lose you for any reason today, just click back on the, my
I
page.
tried a different Wi-Fi.
You did? Because
Yes.
sometimes we lose it with the Wi-Fi.
We have several Wi-Fis, so I
Yeah.
tried a different Wi-Fi.
So if that
It
happens,
seems to be better today.
good.
So I think yesterday's Wi-Fi was,
Yeah, we lost it a couple times.
yeah, a lot actually.
It was annoying,
It
but
was very annoying. But we're back, and so far so good. And
yeah, if it happens, you just click back on. We're here.
yes, we're not going nowhere.
Where can we go?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. All right, so I'm just throwing in some colors there. All right, so that takes care of that for a little bit. How about
What are you gonna work on now? Which part?
Let me lean back here a little bit, a little darker.
All right, count this up.
Sure, I got this over here. Maybe I'll lean back a little bit. Get this little dark
So
area.
we ordered all these big canvases, which I should get probably tomorrow.
You think?
I think so. Just in time for when we can go out to the beach somewhere and
Yeah.
do a live painting outdoors.
On location.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be very fun. As long as it's not windy.
Yeah, windy is going to be a problem.
Yeah, because I'll have the easel and all that.
That'll
Yeah.
be a big problem. So we'll have to
But-
pick hopefully we'll have a
Well,
calm day.
yeah, May is. Just wanted to get a little bit more in here. I don't think it has to be so.
Perfect.
Yeah. why is it
Exact.
to be-
I don't know if perfect's the right word. Exact.
Well,
I
yeah, I don't want it to be exact. Doesn't have to be.
like this one.
Yeah.
I like them all.
Thank you.
Well, except one.
Uh-oh. Which one?
I can't tell you.
Oh, no. There's one you don't like?
No, I love them all. I'm just messing with you.
I could say there's some that I really, really love, and others that I could go back and like redo,
Yeah.
you know. But I think that's every artist has that, where you're happy with some works, but you just want to constantly critique yourself and keep going back. Let's go into some browns here for the. That's very dark under there. It doesn't look like sand. It looks like a rocky kind of, you know, or dark. Yeah, it's not like tropical.
That's not
That's
sand.
not your Caribbean. There's rocks under there or something. You see a little bit coming up, but
It almost looks like Key West.
it kind of does, right? The rocky beaches. Here, let's put that there. A second. So it's basically browns, blacks, a little white in there. So let's just. Get this area in. So I'll tell you that keeping this 4 o'clock painting thing every day has really kept us kind of sane and on a schedule and keeping within being creative in our field, you know. Because the studio isn't open yet. I'm looking forward to it when it is, because we're so close to the beach that everybody's dying to just get to the beach. And I imagine we will be doing lots of beautiful family portraits once we're allowed to get down there and create them. So that's the plan. And, you know, everybody, family is so important. I think sometimes we are so busy that we take family for granted, you know, like we just get in our lives and we're running around from one thing to the next, and then we just take it for granted. But now we see how it's even more important to us now, more than ever.
Did you put some blue in there? Or white?
Down there? No.
I thought you just grabbed blue.
I didn't grab blue, no, I grabbed white. Just kind of soften it a little bit here. Just a little bit. We can always go back and add more. So I wonder how everyone is doing out there in Facebook. Well, how many different platforms are we on right now?
Good question. We are on Facebook Live, obviously. Mm-hmm. Twitter. Tweet. We're Twitter Live. We're also on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And
the only one that we haven't
our website. Our website has a live streaming page.
Which is cool.
Which is very cool.
We're so high tech.
Yeah, we are.
That's all because of you.
No.
Not me. So not. This is not high tech.
We're waiting on LinkedIn.
Yes, LinkedIn is
I'm still waiting on approval for that. You have to submit an application.
To go live?
Yeah, because it's beta. Whatever that means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know what they're waiting on. So right now it's on 4. Eventually it will be on LinkedIn. And then rumor is Instagram will be doing live streaming eventually.
Yeah, that's cool.
That'd be neat. And then tomorrow it's going to hit 60. I don't want to say 70 Friday. Which would be nice.
80. I heard 80.
80 degrees.
That's what I heard.
Friday.
And I'm going to stick with it. Because I'm tired of this cold, rainy, nasty weather.
Yes. It's been very yucky.
Tired of it. I'm just putting in a little bit of a different color underneath because it's not so bright. I know in those bubbles of waves coming up, it's bubbling up. There's browns in there. So I'm doing a lighter brown so that when I put the white on top of it, it will even pop more. You know what I mean? You get it?
I get it.
That's my thought process.
Okay.
Just so you know.
All right.
I'm beating the snot out of this brush.
Oh boy. That's okay. Code for you. We're going to have to order a new brush.
Yeah.
Although that's the one you've been talking about. This one's getting abused.
A lot of them.
I think all the beach
kind
of lends itself to this brush getting abused.
Imagine how abused Van Gogh and Monet and all their brushes got.
They make their own brushes? What do you do?
go
Your
over
brushes
there.
require all... Is this a horsehair brush, or... I don't even know.
This is hair. Some of them are hair and some of them are synthetic. There's all different kinds.
Does it matter what you want?
Different things do different ones. I'm still learning. Okay, so that kind of gives me a little bit of a thing there. I'm just going to rinse this off for a moment. And put it over there. I forgot to rinse him off.
I gotta do the middle one. The middle,
Yeah.
the middle section.
Yeah. There's a little bit of, definitely a light aqua blue in there, and then there's the green where the wave like crests here next to the brown, and then a darker aqua down there. Okay, so let's see. What brush do I want to use now? I guess I'll go with, this one's fine.
Okay. That's part of the problem. You have your favorite brushes and you just wear them out.
Let's go with this. Maybe. That's my aqua area.
It sure is.
A little tiny bit of water. Let's take it over here. A little bit of green in there. So sloppy, right? I don't paint always like this, but you know, sometimes I feel like very, I don't know, dramatic. Especially when I have a big brush like this.
So is that your code for sloppy, dramatic?
I don't know, it's just like, let's not let this dry over here, because that wouldn't be good. Sorry about my elbow.
That's right, I'll just move. Yeah, it's very, what's the word? All your paintings start out very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very loosey-goosey? That's
Loosey-goosey.
what kind of term is loosey-goosey?
Dark one over here.
And that's, folks, why we need a new brush. Just beat the snot out of that thing.
Yeah. I admit it.
You abuse him.
I still have to get that stuff that makes the acrylics dry less. What's the word? Not dry so fast. I still have to get that stuff.
Do you have to mix it with each individual paint, or it's like a glob?
I don't know, but I gotta find out.
Yeah. We'll have to order when we order your new brushes.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes, I think, I was watching somebody on somewhere, makes it more pliable.
Oh, pliable. Speaking of pliable.
What?
You're zipped past the 30 mark, just so you know.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Which is fine, just want to let you know. We usually do this about a half hour every day.
Yeah. So it's coming up past that mark, huh?
Yeah, but you're on a roll. Keep going until you feel like... Well, today, the main goal of this painting today, really, is just to get the base colors down. Mm-hmm. So when you paint the details over it, they come through.
Mm-hmm.
So...
All right, now the brush is too big. I need some greeny yellow stuff going on in here.
Green yellows? Where do you see green yellows?
Like a little green.
Where do you see yellow greens in that thing?
Right there.
Oh,
Like
there
a
it
green.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get a little yellow. A little bit of green. It's olive green. Let's put that over there. Okay. Let's see how we do with this. And a tiny bit of brown. Oops. Too much brown. There we go.
Wasn't that tiny?
Let's put this a little more brown. I go over it with some blue anyway. Let's tank it down a notch.
This has a very modernistic feel to it.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
I guess each one is...
Well, I mean, I think every time you do one of these, the beginning,
different.
it's got like they always have like a very modern vibe to them.
No, modern. I guess, yeah. I guess you could say that. Let's just blend this in a little bit here. Sometimes this stuff just gets in my way. My table's not big enough, do you know that?
The table's plenty big enough.
It sometimes feels like
Maybe
it's not.
instead of having maybe we should have a round table next to you, a more rectangular one.
Maybe, I don't know. Let's blend this a little bit.
Give you more space to work on.
I forgot that little spot over there.
I wasn't going to say a thing.
You weren't going to say nothing?
No.
Let's go a little dark in here. I'll get over there. Don't worry.
I'm not worried.
I do see a little blue up in here, so I'm just gonna underneath the wave. So I'm just gonna throw that in there as a guide. And it's not a pure crazy blue, dark blue. It's like a the whole canvas is almost covered now. That right there is like a dark blue purple. So I'm not going there today. I can do a little there. Just a little bit of the white wave.
Okay. You like your waves.
All right, let's blend this one little spot.
And then you're done with me. Got that spot on the side there.
I know. Getting there.
I wasn't going to say that.
No. Can you twin hold back, though?
Well, no, you keep bringing it up.
You brought it up.
No, you brought it up.
You brought it up.
I brought it up because you brought it up.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa, what happened?
Oh, this thing went haywire. Look at that. Look at that. My gimbal went haywire. There we go. I'm back. Look at that. Note to self, don't hit the off button by accident when you're using it. Over here. Actually, the battery's about to die.
Well, I'm almost to the point where I'm happy for today.
Okay.
So
We're back in control. Kind of.
Let's get over here a little bit. Over here. Okay, so there is the beginning of today. That I'm just kind of feathering in here. That's just the beginning.
All right. It's a good
And then,
beginning.
I could keep playing with it, but I'll leave it be, I think. See, I could get going in here and start doing all that.
Stop.
No, stop.
Stop.
Okay. I don't want to take it too long where it's too much for people to watch. Half an hour each day is kind of cool because you can pop in and out. But I know that you'll have this. People can click on this also. It'll be on the feed where they can go back and look. So that's where I'm going to leave off for today, and then I'll come back tomorrow, which is what, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. And I will continue, but right now I just basically put in just some different colors of what I'm seeing in here. Excuse me. And then I'll continue on tomorrow with more whites and creating the wave and tweaking it a little and getting into it a little heavier tomorrow. So thank you for joining us. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. And I'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And hope to see you here. Everybody have a good night.
All right, say good night. You just did. Bye.